Hi yogis, I'm Sarah Beth. I'm currently 8 months pregnant, certified in prenatal yoga, and it's about time that I share a prenatal yoga series with you. So let's start with the Prenatal Yoga 101. What is prenatal yoga? Well, prenatal yoga is specifically designed for pregnant women in all 3 trimesters to connect with this transformation of journeying into becoming a mother. So connecting to the mother within, the growing body, and the growing baby. Through prenatal yoga, you'll learn tools and techniques to relieve aches and pains that come and go throughout pregnancy and even during labor. And through regular practice, whether that's 3 times a week or up to 7 times a week, you can improve your sleep, reduce stress and anxiety, safely and effectively exercise, which means that you might be able to manage your weight through prenatal yoga and even your moods during pregnancy and even during postpartum. Some other benefits include increasing strength and endurance, reducing tension and aches and pains, and even possibly experiencing a calmer, quicker, more comfortable birth. So how about some do's and don'ts? Do focus on presence. Focus on your breath, your growing body, and the baby within. Do take breaks, take it easy, take modifications. Your body is changing every day and your practice will change every day. This isn't the time to focus on getting a 6-pack and pushing yourself as hard as you can. This is a time to connect with the nurturer, the mother within, and take care of yourself and listen to your body. And all of that will reflect on your baby. Do stay hydrated. Bring a bottle of water with you to your mat every single time you come to practice. Take sips of water when you're feeling thirsty. Take water breaks. Now some don'ts. Don't use heat. Don't go to heated yoga classes. Don't practice in a heated room. Don't go outside and practice if it's very hot. The thing is that your body or your baby can't regulate its own body temperature. So your baby relies on you to do that for it. Make sure that you're regulating your temperature. And if you start to feel heated or warm at any point, then take a break or step outside to cool off. Don't do any big twists. Don't do big back bends. Don't practice any newer advanced postures. Don't lie on your belly, and don't do core work outside of prenatal guidance. The reason for all of that is that this is a time to make space for baby, and you want to do what you can to create a loving and nurturing environment for baby. Just because you're not showing doesn't mean that you're not pregnant. So even very early on in your pregnancy, remind yourself to avoid the big twists, the big back bends, the lying on your belly, the new and advanced postures. You definitely want the area around your baby, the muscles and the ligaments, to be able to relax so that when you grow, it can all stretch and grow with you. And some of those things I mentioned, like the big twists and the back bends and the core work, could lead to strain or possibly injury. So be careful, be mindful. And the good thing is that in prenatal yoga, you're not gonna have to worry about any of that because your guidance, the prenatal yoga teacher, will make sure that that's not a part of your class anyway. So let's move on with some helpful modifications. You might experience swelling, a lot of fluid, or even relaxin during your pregnancy that can cause your joints to feel sore and tender. So here are some helpful modifications if that's the case. You can prop your hands on fingertips or fists instead of yogi hands on the mat anytime that your wrists start to feel sore. You can use a blanket underneath your knees whenever you come into a tabletop or anytime you come to stand on your knees. It's encouraged to take a wider stance in prenatal yoga, not only to make space for baby, but it helps with forward folds and it helps with balance throughout your class. And sitting on a bolster instead of sitting on the ground can help relieve tension in your lower back. It can help align your pelvis, and it can be really good for baby positioning later on. Let's see, 2 more. Tabletop instead of downward facing dog is a nice modification anytime that you start to feel nauseous or hot in downward facing dog, or maybe it's just your wrists. You can always go to tabletop, and it's very easy to go to different postures from tabletop the same way you would from downward facing dog. Then finally, lie on your left side instead of your back if you ever start to feel hot, nauseous, or dizzy in Shavasana. Now, this is something that in the later part of your pregnancy, like 3rd trimester, the second half of your pregnancy, anytime you're lying on your back, like in Shavasana or just supine positions, and you start to feel hot and dizzy, that's your body telling you to roll over, so just roll over. And that's all there is to it. It's not like you can't lie on your back, because if you can lie on your back and you feel fine, you're fine. So those are some modifications that you can use. Now for the next couple of weeks, I have the rest of the prenatal series going live for you, including videos like a 15-minute prenatal morning yoga routine, a 20-minute prenatal bedtime routine, and a 20-minute power yoga workout. But if you want more, like downloads of the videos I just mentioned, downloadable full-length prenatal yoga classes for all 3 trimesters in the 4 different styles that I teach, and guides like a comprehensive list of the prenatal do's and don'ts, and suggested yoga schedules for all 3 trimesters, then make sure you check out my prenatal yoga program that I've linked down below. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, click the like button and share it with your pregnant friends. Comment down below introducing yourself. Let us know how far along you are, how you're feeling, and if there's any prenatal videos that you've really enjoyed lately. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.